Hello everybody and welcome to the July mid-month podcast with me, Jay, the Gaelic Moonchild. Firstly, on this episode, I'd like to welcome all of our YouTube listeners. I don't usually make a video to accompany the mid-month podcast, but this one is extra special as on the 17th of July, it will be the second birthday of our Facebook page, The Gaelic Moonchild. I have left a link for that in the description if you want to have a look. So let's dive right into it. On this episode, we are going to talk about symbolism, and like last month's hair topic, the subject is vast and appears in many different cultures all across the world. I've chosen a handful of the most common symbols that I have come across. So, first up, we are going to take a look at Hamza, the evil eye. It is also known as the hand of the goddess, the hand of Mary, the hand of Miriam, and the hand of Fatima, after the daughter of Muhammad, the Islamic prophet. It is believed that the Hamza, which is the Arabic word for 5, is a powerful symbol of protection. It's also believed that the Hamza brings good fortune amongst Middle Eastern Christians. The use of the Hamza can be traced back as far as ancient Mesopotamia, which is the modern-day Iraq, ancient Carthage, which is Tunisia, and ancient Morocco. The Hamza is depicted as an open right hand. It can be seen with spread fingers, which wards off evil, or with the fingers together to bring in good luck. If the fingers are pointing upwards, it represents warding, whereas if they are pointing down, it signifies the bestowing of blessings. You can also use circles to symbolise the Hamza, which consists of 5 smaller circles for the fingers surrounding a larger circle for the palm. The amulet, which is often carved in jet or made with silver, appears in Arabic, Berber, Egyptian, Islamic, Jewish, Indian, Hindi, Buddhist, Christian, and Native American cultures. So moving on now, let's dive a little into Om, which is said to be the cosmic sound that sparked the creation of the universe. Om is made up of 3 separate sounds, A, U and M, symbolising continuity of the past, present and future. Om features heavily in Indian religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism, and it represents more than just the past, present and future. It also signifies the 3 words earth, atmosphere and heaven, the 3 sacred Vedic scriptures, Rig, Yajur and Sama, and the 3 major gods in Hinduism, Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, which basically means that the sacred symbol embodies the universe in its entirety. Om is made up of 3 curves. The first denotes the waking state. The second signifies the deep sleep state, and the third symbolises the dream state. It also includes a dot which indicates the 4th state of consciousness. This is kept separated from the curves by a semicircle which symbolises Maya. The circle is left open at the top, meaning the higher state of bliss remains unaffected by Maya. Om is undoubtedly a highly sacred and ancient mantra. It's often spoken before the reading of scriptures and again at the end. Within the chakra system, Om is connected to the 3rd eye, representing intuition and self-knowledge. The symbol has also been the subject of scientific research. In 2011 and 2018, a study took place to determine the effects on the human brain when listening to Om chanting. It was found that it was associated with a feeling of deep relaxation and can make beneficial changes to heart rate, blood pressure, metabolism, and some other internal functions, and also controls emotions, memories, and arousal. It was also observed that brain activity was similar to that which is made during vagus nerve stimulation, which is used in the treatment of depression and epilepsy. So, all in all, Om is a highly powerful symbol. Okay, moving on now, let's have a look at the Pentacle, which can be traced back to the Sumerians and the Babylonians sometime between 3500 BCE and 3000 BCE. The word pentacle was first used in English texts in 1561. A pentacle consists of a circle with a 5-pointed star in the centre. Some say that the points represent the planets that can be viewed with the naked eye. They are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Others believe that the points symbolise the elements earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, or the senses sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. Unfortunately, the pentacle does wrongly have some negative connotations, such as it being associated with worship of the devil, and during the late Middle Ages, the self-realization it symbolises was seen as a threat towards the control the church had over the population of its parishes. Although before this it was used to signify Jesus and to ward off evil, to control the demons, in reference to the basic instincts of man. The inverted pentacle is sometimes thought to be the personification of the devil, representing the depraved parts of human nature. In Celtic symbolism, an upright pentacle signifies the elements, and each element associates with qualities of the human race. Fire denotes courage and willpower, air, intelligence and wisdom, water, emotion and intuition, earth, endurance and stability, and finally spirit, mind over matter. To sum it up, the pentacle represents defeating your personal inner demons in order to reach higher consciousness. Next up, we are going to talk a little bit about the peace symbol. Throughout history, in many different cultures, there has been numerous symbols representing peace. In 1958, the British nuclear disarmament movement had a symbol for peace designed, and it has since become the universal sign for peace, and one of the most recognisable logos of Greenpeace, the hippie movement, and the opposition of the Vietnam War. Some of the other symbols of peace are the olive branch, which was used amongst Western civilizations up until the 5th century BC, although there have been numerous references since that time, from 17th century poets to coins and to the Great Seal of the US. The broken rifle, used by War Resisters International. In January of 1909, the issue of Down with the Weapons in the Netherlands is the first known example of this symbol being used to signify peace. The rainbow flag, known as the International Peace Flag, was first used as a representation of peace in Italy in 1961 during a peace march. Some of the other symbols for peace include the white poppy, Roe Rich's peace banner, predator and prey lie down together, paper cranes, the V symbol, the Japanese peace bell, and the word shalom. And finally, we are going to talk about dream catchers. They are regarded as good luck charms all across the world, and it is believed that it captures the bad dreams and nightmares, only allowing dreams that are good and positive to enter into our subconscious state. Dream catchers originate from Native American culture and are usually made from a wooden hoop with a hand-woven web inside of it and finished with feathers, embellishments and charms. They would then be hung above cradles and beds as a symbol of protection. Each of the components used to make a dream catcher also has meaning. The hoop symbolises the never-ending cycle of life. The web represents a spider's web, allowing the good through and stopping the bad in its tracks. Even the number of points made with the weave is significant. 5 points represents the lucky star, 6 points, an eagle and courage, 7 points, the grandfather's 7 prophecies, 8 points, the number of legs a spider has, and 13 points, the phases of the moon. Amulets and beads etc. are added and are thought to house the prayers and well wishes of the person who gives you the dream catcher. The main values of these beautiful symbols are good energy, boosting the good and dampening the bad, protection for the person whose bed it is hung above, and Mother Earth's good graces. It's thought that if you own a dream catcher, then you are on Mother Earth's good side. And that concludes our mid-month podcast for July. I could have easily gone on more and more about symbolism. As I said at the beginning, this is a vast subject. Feel free to share your favourite symbols over on our Facebook page. There is a link for that in the description. Finally, I would like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your continued support over the last 2 years. It has been absolutely amazing, and I am truly humbled and thankful to have each and every single one of you on this journey with me. So all that's left to say now is thank you all so much for tuning in to this July mid-month podcast. Please feel free to head on over and check out our Facebook page and our website. Links for those are in the description. Also, feel free to share this out with anybody that you think would be interested in listening. Again, thank you for tuning in. Brightest of blessings from my heart to yours.